Hey guys, welcome to Jane Talks. Hope you've all had a good week, and I hope everybody's kind of getting back into the school routine, whether it's elementary school or high school, college. I can't believe September's almost over. It's crazy. I feel like this month has just flown by. This past Saturday, another one of my nephews was married. It was so great to watch that ceremony. Um, it's such a beautiful thing to watch a groom see his bride to be for the first time and see the expression on his face and the smile of pure joy and admiration. Um, it's I'm enjoying watching my nieces and nephews go through these stages of their lives, marriage and children, and um, they're amazing people. My nieces and nephews, they are wonderful men and women, and I'm so proud of them. Um, it did kind of make me think, though, back to my own experience of my wedding, and I noticed, I don't know why, especially this time, but I noticed, um, I don't even know what really word to put on it, but a hesitancy or a knot in my stomach, and analyzing it after the fact. Sunday morning, I was sitting on the deck. The wedding was Saturday, so on Sunday morning, I was sitting on the deck and enjoying my coffee, and I was thinking, wow, I'm really in a grumpy mood. And I was thinking, you just had this beautiful wedding, and what's your problem? Um, but I think when I thought it through a little farther, it's the fear. It's the fear of what now? And it, for me, I feel like it comes from on my wedding night, we had a very small ceremony. We went to a justice of the peace, just brought two witnesses, his choice of friends, and we went back to my parents and had a lunch, and some people dropped in and to wish us well, and then we left. And I remember crying when I left. I guess it just felt like a chapter of my life was closing. Um, but what really made me feel so sad was when we got to our house. Um, One of his friends was there, and they went out into the garage and drank beer, or drank. I guess I shouldn't say beer. I don't remember what they drank. They went out into the garage and drank, and I took off all my wedding stuff and went to bed alone. And I felt so alone and sad. And I don't want anybody else to have to experience that. I understand that we're all conditioned and we're all raised in certain ways. And I don't think it has anything to do with being male or female or um, I think we all have the option to be decent and to communicate. And I think one person can't just communicate. I see that now. But at the time, when I got married, it was like a light switch flipped. Before the marriage, he was kind and caring, and he listened, and he used to buy me cards and silly little cards. Um, and he used to reassure me that I was a good person, and and then it was like we got married, and I could do nothing right. I didn't clean right. I didn't cook right. I didn't look right. I could never figure out what the problem was. And I remember asking him one time, what what have I done wrong? Like, why are you doing this to me? And he said that, well, the courting is over. Now I have you. I have a paper that says I can do what you want. And because of the way I was raised, I think I just learned to submit and try to make the best of it. And also, I think because of my personality, I'm a pleaser. I like to please people. And so I just kept trying and trying to please. I I tried to be more like his mother cleaned, and I tried to cook some things like his mother, and I remember her even telling me like, wow, you make that better than I do. And I appreciated that, but what I really wanted was my husband's approval. I really wanted my husband to say, wow, honey, that was really good. And I just, those times were so very rare. And I had to fight for it. I had to ask for it. And so it wasn't satisfactory. And my point in relaying that is not to make you feel sorry for me, or to make you think that I've had such a great big ordeal, but rather, don't do it. Don't do it to your partner. I read a book one time called The 5 Love Languages, and that was another part of my trying. The book kind of briefly explains in a really, really easy to understand way that there's 5 love languages, and we're all different, and our duty as spouses is to figure out which love language we are, and then to figure out how to make that person feel loved. And the book explained that if our love tank is empty, we don't feel love. So for me, if my love language is words of affirmation, and my spouse's love language is physical contact, if I don't hug him or kiss him or cuddle him or whatever it is that he needs in that way, but use my love language and tell him he's a good man and a good provider and a good father and blah, 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 he's not feeling the love. And it was so clear to me. But to this day, I have no idea what my husband's love language was. Not one. I tried them all. And I don't know. But that's not for me to worry about anymore. I think I worry about others in their relationships because I don't want the people I love to go through what I did. And I realize that we're each responsible for our own lives. And I can't protect anybody from their choices. And it's okay. I don't have to. We all learn and grow. And we all need experiences in order to learn and grow. And I guess I'm hoping that by sharing some of my experiences, if there's anybody out there that feels the same things, you'll know you're not alone. Because I think that was really big for me when I finally learned, you know what? I'm not alone. Like, I don't have to go through this alone. I'm not alone. I'm not weird. There's not something wrong with me. I have flaws and faults, huge ones, but there's nothing wrong with me. I'm a normal person. And when I gave myself permission to feel that way and to recognize that, I think that was beginning of growth for me as well. So bottom line is I really don't need to worry about these marriages. I trust my nephews. That they seem to have made wonderful choices in their brides, and I'm very pleased to have them part of the family, and I'm looking forward to making memories with them too. So I hope you all have a great week, and we'll see you next week.